want to be?
I'm not particular as to size. Only one doesn't like changing so often, you know?
I don't know. Are you content now?
I should like to be a little larger, sir, if you don't mind. 3 inches is such a wretched height to be.
It is a very good height indeed.
But I'm not used to it.
You'll get used to it in time. One side will make you grow taller. The other side will make you grow shorter.
One side of what? The other side of what?
Of the mushroom.
Which is which?
Invitations from the Queen to play croquet.
From the Queen, an invitation for the Duchess to play croquet. There's no sort of use in your knocking, and that's for 2 reasons. First, because I'm on the same side of the door as you are. Secondly, because you're making such noise inside, no one can possibly hear you.
Please, then, how am I to get in?
There might be some sense in your knocking if we had the door between us. For instance, if you were inside, you might knock, and not to let you out. You know.
But how am I to get in?
I shall sit here until tomorrow. Or the next day, maybe.
How am I to get in?
Are you to get in at all? That's the first question you know.
Oh, it's really dreadful the way these creatures argue. It's enough to drive one crazy.
I shall sit here for days and days.
But what am I to do?
Anything you like.
Oh, there's no use talking to him. He's perfectly idiotic. been invited yet.
You'll see me there. By the by, what became of the baby? I nearly forgot to ask.